Alright, so hello, and this is a demo review for Trexy. So yeah, let's get right into it. So it's Ashville, looks like you're running Spicycle and BDR, which is pretty good loadout for Ashville. Very open, wide, long sight lines, good for Ambi. I do want to see you go for the sniper though. The sniper's a big pick, especially on Ashville, just because as the Ambi is good, the sniper is also going to be very good. So I want you to be killing the sniper a lot, and I think it's pretty obvious that the scout's going to come back for the HP there, because you know that he's weak because you body shot him down to about 40 HP. So you know he can't engage and go around and flanking, so you need to be keeping your eye out for him and keeping your DR up if you're actually going to be waiting for the HP pack there. So you've used your Uber charge. I still want to see you go kill the sniper. I wouldn't be going for the scout there. The scout's not a big pick at all. I wouldn't worry about him at all. Alright, so here's the sniper. You should easily be able to 1v1 him there in that situation. I don't know why you were backing up. If you camp the HP pack and the ammo pack, you can easily DR. Why have you got your console up? You can easily DR and take him out if you need to. Or you could even just fake a DR, get behind him and backstab him, because there isn't going to be a Razorback. So you've switched to normal knife. I suspect you've also switched to... Oh no, you're still on DR. Don't know why it isn't showing up as I think my HUD needs updating. but yeah. So demo pick here would be good, sniper pick here would be good, or a medic pick here would be good. Sniper's buffed, but you should still be able to kill him fairly easily. You are just distracting him right now, so that's alright. I do want to see you get the kill here. Nice headshot. Go up and shank him if you need to. Good play there. Did manage to finish him off with the ambassador, but you were able to shank him there if need be. So turned around just in time to not get backstabbed through your dead ringer, which is good. Spy is looking for you still though, I believe, so just watch out for that. Alright, I wanted to see you kill that sniper. You know he's on bats, you've just seen him. Oh, they got Uber, lovely. Did not know they had Uber. That's a brilliant stab in that case. But yeah, good acting. I wouldn't have my DR up when acting like that, just because, especially if you're in a heavy or a pyro. In that case, a pyro at least. Just because one little bit of damage is going to set off your dead ringer, which is going to completely stop any chance of you're getting a stab on the medic in that situation. Good reactions to save yourself with the dead ringer against the scout. But yeah, brilliant stab on the medic. I think that gave you a charge advantage. So you need to be killing the demo or the sniper here, really. Really aggressive decloak, good demo stab. That shouldn't have worked, but somehow it did. Not much else to say there. Good stab, I suppose. So their medic gets away. They're going to have Uber charge advantage. So you need to be killing their medic in this case. The medic and the sniper are the two biggest picks. Don't worry about the pyro here. Unlucky with the decloak. Just bring your DR back. You're going for you're being very aggressive in cases where you don't seem to value your life at all. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know what you were doing there. But yeah, you don't seem to value your life much, or you think the DR is going to save you in situations where it's not going to or shouldn't. It shouldn't have saved you from that pyro there. You should have died in that situation. You're pretty lucky you got away. But if you do an accidental decloak, just look for any ammo, or just completely beeline to the nearest shutter or door or something similar. So, medic's biggest pick. I think that was an accidental decloak again. In that case, because he was really weak, you could have easily just shot him once or twice, depending how quick close you were. But if you'd scanned his HP, you would have known he was low. You didn't scan his HP. You need to be scanning for HP a lot more than you are, or seem to be. So again, medic pick and sniper pick are the biggest picks. I really want to see you going for these sniper picks. You've only got one so far, and there's no Razorback, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting at least like 3 or 4 sniper picks per round. He's currently alone on bat, so this is the perfect time to go for the sniper pick. And you're not going for it. I don't know why you're not going for it in this case. It's genuinely just a free sniper pick. Right, so the engineer knows you're a spy. He's called you out. Your team seems to have managed to outfrag to get to the point, though. I think. Here you want to contribute to the cap to make sure that you cap before overtime. Nice medic stab blow. Medic should have been trapped anyway. Yeah, just a bit poor aim, basically. Should have easily got that engineer frag. But good medic stab. He should have been trapped anyway. But you know. You never know. He just want to be putting pressure on the back line, or going behind and killing the sniper to relieve pressure on your team. One of the two things is good here. So yeah, okay, you've lost the round. Right, so in the second run, I would really want you to be killing the sniper. He seems to be doing quite a bit of work, and you haven't killed him with a backstab yet. So you haven't actually taken advantage of the lack of Razorback at all. So sniper opening frag is very good. Medic and demo opening frags are also very good. Alright, so DR there. Don't know where you're going. Oh, you're going for a medic stab, are you? Unlucky on the medic stab. Yeah. Basically just a bit of a miss stab. But I really wanted you to see you going for these these sniper frags. And especially seeing as you had crits there. If you've got crits, the medic frag in the opening round isn't nearly as big as if it's an Uber v Uber. If they have crits and you have Uber, or well, if they have crits, I suppose, medic frag is very big. You knew there were stickies there, and your team is trying to push up there. I don't know why, so you just need to go a different way. You seem to just be dying to a lot of random stuff at the moment, or stuff that's very avoidable. Just cap the point. Kill this sniper, please. You have the Invisi-Watch, so literally what you do with Invisi-Watch is you need to be going for these singular big picks, like the medic or the sniper in this case. You've bumped someone, but they don't seem to know. Going for the medic, I see. Alright, so you just failed the medic stab. Don't know what you're trying to do here. Seems like you're trying to go for a trick stab on the medic. Don't... yeah. You need to be killing... The sniper was a free pick, and he's bigger than the medic in that situation. You need to know how to prioritize targets, because you're on crits, so the fact that it's equal charges at about 50% each means that you are just gonna have crits before they're gonna have Uber. So Medipick isn't as big as you think it is. You hit the spy behind, but don't chase. There's no point chasing. But however, the sniper is going to be able to completely deny your crits creek by just watching the sightline. So there's no point going for the medic, but there's a huge incentive to kill the sniper. In that case, It looked like you were going for the medic, but there's not. Again, not really much point. He's only got 0% uber charge, so he's got the least value he's ever going to have, and he's about as hard as he is ever going to be to stab. So literally no point in going for him in that situation. And you know the sniper was on balcony in that situation. I know I've been saying it a lot, but you need to be killing the sniper. The sniper's on balcony. You know he's on balcony. You can hear him. And you're going for the engineer pick instead of the sniper pick. The engineer isn't going to do. He's going to be doing jack shit, to be honest. You need to be killing the sniper. He's got no Razorback. He's the easiest frag on the planet. You can completely counter him without a Razorback. So you have crits now. You need to be calling to your team what percentage they have. And you just seem to be missing stabs that should be easy. You know, that engineer was standing still. You just need to take your time in that case. And make sure that you're behind him rather than to his side. And make sure that you disguise after you are cloaked. That's the reason they can see you there. You disguised before you DR'd. You're going the same route every time. You need to mix up a bit. So they have Uber. They've used in. Demo's on balcony. He's a big pick. I could see. I knew that was going to happen. Right, so the demo is walking towards his team. And you kept going for it, which is fine. But then at the last second, you changed your mind at who you wanted to stab. And you went, oh shit, I want the medic. But he's in the middle of his team. They're all spy checking, and he's got very little overcharge percentage. There's not really much point in going for him. Anyway, but you change your prioritization. You go for him, but he's swiveling around a little bit, and he's really hard to stab. And you don't get the demo pick, which is what you were going for in the first place, because you were indecisive. So there, I think that's just a bad decloak. You're too far from any key picks, or any picks, to be frank. Too far to actually be able to stab anything, really. Because you're likely going to get spotted. As you did. So they've used Uber in onto your team. That's a good decloak. Nice medic stab. Unlucky with a heavy stab. That did look to me as if it should have been a stab. But his model was rotated, client side at least. His model was rotated, so server side it would have been that he'd already rotated further than the stab hitbox. But see the spy. Don't chase him. You need to be contesting the point, not killing a spy in the back line. So you've got the point. You need to be killing the sniper here to relieve pressure off your team. It should be an easy frag once they've all walked past. Good stab. Relieves pressure off your team, and you do manage to win the round. So good sniper frag at the end. Just do that more. Checking there on Uber, which is good. One thing that I could say for you to try is try using Revolver instead of Ambassador. Good demo frag, by the way. It opens up a lot of damage for your team to be able to do, because they don't have demo spamming you out. But yeah, so I would try using the Revolver instead of Ambassador, just because I haven't actually seen you get a headshot yet. And the Ambassador is strictly a downgrade unless you hit headshots. So I would say try using a revolver and see how it goes. You might be getting a couple more picks that you would leave people on like 5 or 10 HP with the Ambassador. People think they have to use Ambassador because of those headshots. Lovely medic stab, just DR away here. The engineer isn't going to make any difference. So you gave your life, you literally just gave your life away for nothing there. After the medic frag. Brilliant medic frag, but you should have just DR'd away. If you had it in the invis watch, you should have just invis watched away. And you would have easily been able to like get a more impactful frag like the sniper or something. A very good medic stab. 80% as your gives your team a big overcharge advantage. Call out the stickies. I believe you are doing that. Good acting. Unlucky with the scout there. Oh, unlucky with the medic. You shouldn't have got that close in my opinion though. As in you shouldn't be able to get that close. Just because you'd be called out by the heavy. In my opinion, I would have stayed cloaked, DR'd, and gone. Stayed cloaked until getting behind and up to like the stairs, up to battlements, that kind of area, and I would have gone for the sniper. And using this decloak spot, Heavy's a good pick. Don't worry about this pyro, he's low. You should be taking. Ooh, nice shot. You should be. I wouldn't have. Again, you're decloaking very aggressively. When you don't know what's up the stairs. You don't know what's there, so you died for nothing there. You should have just stayed cloaked and gone and scouted the area first, or got towards the HP. If you're on a higher, a higher amount of HP, then sure, decloak aggressively like that. But you're on 7 HP, you're gonna die to something stupid. But good pyro headshot. I would have just DR'd away and just because, or gone for the body shots, just because. Should die to the demo spam anyway. Good soldier pick, good pyro pick. That denies a lot of power from the uber charge. It's probably about as good as getting the stab on the medic, to be honest, in that situation. In that case, you knew he was low. He was on 38 HP, in fact. You knew he was low. So what you need to just do there is rush him with your knife and just shank him. You might get an extra point by accident by backstabbing him or something silly. But yeah, you just need to rush him and shank him in that situation. Still want to see you going for this sniper. I don't think you understand how powerful the sniper is. Unlucky. Not much you can do there. Apart from headshot the scout or double body shot. So the sniper's on the right hand side, you've used your uber charge in. And checking they've got uber charge still, which is very good. Not many spies do that between lives or during a life, in fact. Again, I think they have got used to that decloak. You've done it about 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 times already. And with the DR, they probably can still hear you. So if they know that you've been doing it, then they're going to be listening out for that. So you need to be changing up your decloak spots. Just call the soldier. They've got an uber charge. Decloak behind the boxes. Good. Kill the heavy. Nice, lovely. Heavy's bigger in that situation just because medic has no uber charge percentage. You should be able to clear out this medic. Afterwards, just oh, what are you doing? You whiffed. Oh, so hard. Should have just shanked him in that situation. Yeah, that should have been a really easy frag. Really easy. He was strafing backwards and forwards. You could have just run up to him and shanked him with your knife. And then you should have killed the sniper very easily after that. A good heavy pick. Heavy was the correct pick in that situation. He's big and fat, lots of HP, and can deal a lot more damage than a medic. Good thought process. You just need to to actually get the pick on the medic afterwards there. Ooh, Demo was weak there. Called that out. Just DR away. No point going for anything. Very aggressive. You do know you're there somehow. You're lucky, I think. I'm not sure what that pyro was doing. Should have been able to hear you there. Oh, Pilangi in the demo. Leave the HP for your soldier. Need to be aware for that kind of little thing. Just to allow your soldier to have a larger amount of HP. So they have Ubercharge. You shouldn't be wandering around as a sniper disguise there. Engineer would make a little bit of sense. Good job not sapping the mini there. Doesn't actually affect your team at all. And it means that it's very, what do you call it? Believable for that soldier. Why didn't you shank? Brilliant headshot on the sniper, but you didn't do anything with it. What? No! You need to be killing that sniper, not just headshotting him and leaving him on 23 HP. Good soldier stab, good heavy stab. And mid cap hasn't even happened yet, which is surprising. Unlucky with getting killed through your DR there. This engineer's posing a bit of a problem to you. Do want you to be killing the sniper though. Don't worry about that spy. Not a very believable disguise there. Sniper walking across the point. Not sure about that. Good sniper frag. You've got 3 picks right now. Just DR away. Don't decloak so early. Very close to getting the medic pick actually there. But this engineer, he is like looking out for you about 90% of the time. So you can't just decloak right next to him and not expect him to chase you and try to frag you. His aim seems to be sufficient to kill you in a couple of shots, so you need to be aware of that also. So yeah, look, he's already I bet he's chasing you. Oh wow, he's not. Yeah, 2 flubs stabs there. Sniper's back right, you need to be calling him out in that death cam. So I want you to be killing the sniper in this situation and the demo man. And the medic actually, I can hear he's got Ubercharge, you need to call that out. Very aggressive decloak, the medic sees you. Call out the 80 damage on him though. Call the pyro's not on him. If you've pulled the pyro away from the combo, you need to call out that the pyro's not on the combo, just because it means that your demo or your soldier or your scout or whatever can bomb in, get in on the medic, and hopefully deal the extra 70, 80, 90 damage needed to kill the medic. Much higher chance of it happening when the pyro's not on the combo. So you disguise as sniper a lot. Might want to change it up. This is a good mini to sap, because it's actually covering the point. It's a big pain for your scout or soldier to deal with. Sap the mini. Good. So, any big pick, just any normal big pick here is good. Medic, heavy, demo, sniper. However, that's not how to do it. They're all bunched up at the front there, so you want to go round where your soldier is. He's got the right idea. Either go in through that staircase, or go in further back where the spawn is, and come up at the back. Cloaked, of course, because you've got the Invisi Watch. So you've got an Uber trade here. Heavy and Demo are very big picks post Uber trade. Don't worry about that engineer. You're looking at the engineer when you know you don't need to kill that engineer. That engineer is just there to annoy you and kill you. So you need to get the pick as soon as possible. So you can't be dilly-dallying, looking at the engineer, looking away, looking at the engineer over and over again. You need to be going beelining for one of the power classes. So call out that spy. Don't worry about chasing him at all. Dealt a bit of damage. That's good. Try to reload before you cloak, just because, and then keep your gun out, of course, because it will carry on reloading. In case you didn't know. This is a very good decloak spot as with Invisi Watch. Unfortunately, you bumped the scout, and the heavy was looking at you. Oh, motion blur's on. Oops. Motion blur. Go away. Motion blur enabled 0. Right, there we go. But yeah, the heavy was looking at you, so he should have seen you bump and go behind there. And because if you hadn't been decloaking behind there a lot before, it would have been okay. But the fact that you'd done it 5 or 6 times before that means that he knows that you're going to be decloaking behind there. In that case, you saw the demo as low, so you need to be trying to frag him instead of just walking into his face. Alright, so that's the first half done, I believe. So let's just skip forward. But yeah, so just the main things are vary up your decloak spots. Make sure you've got correct target prioritization and movement towards your targets, especially post Uber, and frag that sniper a lot. Yeah, they're the main things that I'll be looking out for this second half. Also, don't try to be so fancy and go for all these trick stabs and be really aggressive with your decloaks all the time. You need to balance it up. If you're always aggressive, if the idea of being aggressive, let me turn down the volume a sec actually. The idea of being aggressive is that they won't expect it, right? And if you're aggressive and they don't expect it, you've still got that speed boost with the DR. And so you can act really fast before they've had a chance to react and understand that you're being aggressive. That's the idea of being aggressive. Oh shit. That's the idea of being aggressive. However, if you're always being aggressive, then they know to expect it. And they're going to be like, alright, he's just DR'd, watch out for the next 2 seconds while he decloaks and tries to kill the heavy, or whatever. And you're always decloaking through the same route as well, when you're near that kind of like, I don't know what to call it, mini passage. So they know to expect that as well. However, if you just mix it up a bit, then they're not going to know when you're aggressive, and they're going to be more paranoid, and even when you're not doing anything, you're going to have a larger impact. Alright, so they know you're there. Run away. Just run away for a day, so. Good medic stab, good recovery. Unlucky with the follow-up heavy stab, but the medic frag will open up the point for your team. You've taken your Uber into them. You should have about equal Ubers. Alright, sorry, I just got interrupted, but yeah. So you should have about equal Ubers now, which is good. Nice ammo frag. Yeah, in fact, you have basically exactly equal Ubers. And sniper pick is very good. If you're going for a sniper pick, don't. Oh, okay, nice recovery. if you're going for a sniper pick, don't disguise as a sniper. One, because if you're going for a sniper pick, and you're disguised as a sniper, there's less chance of you getting it. Secondly, because you move slower. And in that case, you don't even want to be disguised as a sniper. But yeah, good recovery on the sniper frag. Just make sure you take your time and get it the first time, just in case you can't recover in certain situations. Again on the sniper, like this a lot. Lovely. Don't go for anything follow-up. Don't need to go in for any more follow-up frags. Staying alive is going to make the enemy team more paranoid. It's going to make sure that you have a larger impact even when you're not getting frags. And I don't know why you did that. Medic was not attainable just from jumping there. And again, about this being aggressive. They know you're going to be aggressive, so they know to expect it, and the engineers just be like, alright, he's going to decloak in a second anyway, I'll just stay around here. Don't kill him when he decloaks. And that's exactly what happened. But I do like the fact that you got the sniper there, and you're going for the sniper slightly more. Ooh, unlucky decloak with the scout there. Oh, he didn't actually seem to notice you, which was weird. Pick up the ammo pack. Did you not pick up the ammo pack? Okay, well the engineer, see, like, the engineer, it was called out that you were there, and then the engineer turns up about 5 seconds later. If that doesn't tell you that he's focusing you, I don't know what does. Maybe the fact that he's probably got like 15 kills of you in this game or something ridiculous. But yeah. So the engineer's focusing you, you need to avoid him as much as possible. Right, you're taking a 1v1 for him, but not really much point. Shotgun's better than Ambassador in a lot of cases, most cases. Okay, the sniper, nice. Lovely sniper pick. Love to see that, love to see that. Yeah, you weren't anywhere near the medic there. Like the sniper pick. I don't like the going for the medic pick either in that situation. Especially as you're engaging onto them. The idea of engaging onto them is to kill the medic. So if you plan to engage onto them and they've got 10% overcharge advantage, also sorry, 10% overcharge, there's no point going for them. Medic didn't have any value in him in there anyway. Nice acting, unlucky. You could have actually stabbed the demo. Oh no, it's a shambles. Alright, you could have stabbed the demo there, if you hadn't brought up your dead ringer. You need to commit or not commit. You were halfway between the two and it turned out really bad, and then you tried to be really aggressive on the demo and tried to use a trick stab and it never works. It doesn't never work, but it hasn't been working, so you need to stop going for them, I think. Nice headshot on the spy. Shame it wasn't on a demo, it wasn't ridiculous. Yeah, okay. He needs to expect that. He was standing at the bottom of the stairs. So he's focusing you to shit. So you need to avoid him, not try to take 1v1s with him. Just try to string. If he's focusing you, it opens up a lot of possibilities to string him along, take you on massive wild goose chases, and try to just take him out of the fight, rather by just pulling him back away from his team, away from the front line, rather than actually killing him. Make sure you check your back before and while you decloak, rather than doing it like about 2 seconds after, because if you would have died by then probably, or something bad's gonna happen. Lovely headshot on that spine. That spine's getting destroyed by you with the Ambassador right now. But it looks like you're about to win this round, which is good. Yeah, nice, good job. So more sniper frags. I want to see some more sniper frags. I'm doing well on the sniper that round. Don't know what APAP was doing there. So you're going to get sniped. You just take out their sniper. Yeah, okay, see. Oh, nice! I was about to say, so see, you didn't check your back while decloaking, and you're going to pay for it by dying to a scout here, but you managed to stab him, which is good. But you do need to kill this sniper. Again, don't know why you're disguised as a sniper when going for a sniper, if you disguise conscious. But good sniper frag there. Pyro's chasing you? Yeah, okay. That's alright. This is all good. Look out for this sniper. I heard someone call Ubercharge there. No? Yeah, okay. Unlucky. That, yeah. It could have worked, but they were all heavily spy checking for you there. Their team is very spy paranoid, spy conscious. So you need to be getting a bit clever with your decloaks rather than doing that kind of standard decloak going for it over and over and over again. Or just be focusing the sniper down. If you focus the sniper down, you get a huge impact on the team, and you won't be killing the medic much, which means you're not going to be dealing with this engineer or this pyro or this like anything. I don't know. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I don't know what we're getting shot in the back from. Probably the engineer, just as usual. So you've managed to take the point here. Which is good. Ooh, you're on the big earner. Interesting. Is it with DR or Inviswatch? Inviswatch. You've got Ubercharge. They've used Ubercharge in. Call that out. Make sure that your medic knows. You don't want to use Ubercharge because your number's down. And bam! Nice sniper frag. Oh no! The big gunner would have got you the frag there. So close. Don't worry about the spy. Nice! Scout got the medic frag. You got the spy frag. Shame. Spy backstabbed your scout just before you got the frag on him, but that's okay. Don't drop down! Oh no! You made the fatal mistake of dropping down into the engineer. Who's spy checking 90% of the time. You're just walking into him and feeding him frags. Oh, I nearly said building him ult charge, but I've been playing a bit too much Overwatch. I think. Ooh, capitalize on that. Ooh, ouch! You just got meat shot for 105 there. But I do like the idea there. Well, I believe what you were doing. I don't actually know. But what I think you were doing there was trying to capitalize on the damage that your soldier did to the medic by following it up with your ambassador. And that's exactly what I would have done. And I would have died to the scout as well.
The control point is being contested.
Probably not in one shot, because I wouldn't be using the big earner. I was checking for you. Don't worry about that spy frag. Heavy frag's pretty good here. Oh, heavy dies. They've got Ubercharge, I believe. Oh no! You missed it! Yeah, you need to predict. Oh, so close. But you need to predict where the medic's going to move, not move to him, because that was your problem there. That's why you missed the stab. So they've used in onto you, and it looks like you're going to get a pretty good trade for that. You should win this fight. But, yeah, you want to predict where the medic's going to be, not walk into him. Because if you predicted it and say, oh, okay, he's backpedaling, if I get behind where he's going to be in about a second's time, then I'll get the backstab and the drop. But very close. Almost didn't matter. Oh, heavy stab, nice. Demo stab, nice. If you could have shanked the pirate there, that would have been a kill as well. But unfortunately, you just missed that. He gets taken out by your soldier anyway. But lovely 2 stabs, allowing you to keep the point here. They should have overcharge advantage though, which is a shame. Because you're not going to get an overcharge to defend your point in time. Unfortunately, your soldier's on your teleporter. Call that out. Unfortunately, he's taken it out. But not much you can do in that situation. Slightly unlucky. They just called overcharge. Don't know why your medic is still in. Is that your medic that just taken? No, he's still alive. That must have been the pirate then. They bumped good movement to avoid the spy. Using this. Oh! Run away! Oh wow, you just managed to avoid it there. Yeah, I think you did bump into him because he did spy check there. But you did manage to get away without taking any damage, which is quite impressive. So the engineer, again, checking for you very heavily. Oh, unlucky. Oh, you still get a shot on him. Oh, so laggy. If you hadn't been lagging, you might have actually been able to get the frag there. He's very weak, means he's going to have to engage on low HP. Or fall back for an HP pack. It looks like you can manage to get the point. Medic's dropping all his players, even though he's got an overcharge. Yeah, nice. You do manage to get the point. And I think this is the final round. So 3-all, golden cap time. Checking the overcharge as you should be. Going a different route this time. Always nice to see. Bumping into the scout, unfortunately. Demo's a good frag here. Sniper's a good frag here. Try to avoid the scout. Don't go for the scout. Could have headshot him, but I do like going for the backstab instead. He hasn't been checking his back at all. Don't go for the frag yet. Don't go for the frag yet. Oh, you can still get away. Nice, good serve. I do like the delay there. Unfortunately, didn't delay for quite as long as you should have. Or, in that case, should have. I thought that was actually a long enough delay to be able to get a frag. But you did manage to get away anyway. Nice serve. Did see the sniper, and you did actually hear him shoot there, so I would be interested to see if you could get the frag. Any frag here is good. Good heavy frag. Oh, unlucky. Looks like if you'd just been slightly closer to him, that would have actually been a frag there. But you have managed to get the point off your heavy frag, I believe. Your heavy's very laggy.
We have secured the control point.
Your demo manages to bail him out. Sniper's a good frag here, medic's a good frag here, demo's a good frag here. Anything that allows you to hit the point easier. Heavy's also good because it allows your team to bomb the combo easier. They're all going under. Avoid the damage. Unfortunately, you did get bumped a little bit, or flashed a little bit, sorry. Oh, everyone's here. Sniper's a good pick. Sniper's good pick. Nice, great pick on the sniper. Opens up the point for your team. Nice avoiding the flames there. Slightly, yeah. Again, going back to that time where you decloaked really far away. In that case, because the pyro is there and you can hear him checking, because the pyro is there and you can hear him checking, because the medic is under, that is too far. You either need to get right in onto the medic, avoiding the flames, of course, or you need to be patient and wait. Call the spy, call the spy, call the spy! Oh, your heavy didn't react. They've got overcharge. Any frag here, literally any combo frag here is good. Unfortunately, you're being shot at by a scout. What went on? Oh god! No! Right, okay. Good demo frag. I'm not sure what happened there. Or why it happened, even. But a good demo frag. And unlucky with the heavy, but you should have stuck with going for the heavy. There's no way you're surviving that. No, your pyro isn't around to extinguish you. Your heavy, your medic isn't around to heal you, and you're too slow to get to the pack, or too low to get to the pack. Sorry. So you may as well just go for the heavy frag. Nice, 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 perfect. That allows your team to get the point for free. Lovely frags, brilliant decloak. They were distracted. 3 lovely frags. More of that. Nice avoiding the engineer there. Medic is very good. Pyro, interesting. Well, keeps you alive. Just run away here. No, don't go back towards him. Heavy bullets are going to hit you there. No point going back towards him. Just run. Hope you called that they were building and spawned, by the way.
Our control point is being captured.
Like my ass with the spy. You've got a minute's advantage on the clock, plus any capping time that they're going to have to be doing. Bit of a derpy fight there, but you managed to, well, your demo managed to close it out. They've used you, but you've got flashed by the flames there.
We have lost control point.
Don't know why your sniper's checking you. You're on fire with a friendly colour. Sniper here is good. Heavies here is good. Demo here is good. Oh. Oh, unlucky. Nah, just needs a bit of better timing with actually clicking mouse 1 there. Just a bit of mechanic polishing. Though, is that the medic that gets taken out by your scout? I believe so. That's some good picks. The heavy's down as well to your sniper. Should be able to take the point for free. You need to kill the sniper on the right. You need to kill the sniper on the right. Taking out your pyro. You need to be quick. Your minute's advantage has been dwindled. Sniper's out of the fight for now, though. Yes, and he's dead. Good job. Your soldier there taking out the sniper. Your minute's advantage has completely disappeared now. By the time you've managed to cap, if you do manage to cap, that is. You got some frags, good frags. Demo's down. There's a spy at spawn. He's gonna stab you. What are you doing? That sniper's down again. You capping the point? You're capping the point? Spy at spawn. Watch out for that.
We have captured the control point.
Spy behind you, I think.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Call that scout on your back left. I think, is that your medic down? Ooh! Taking a headshot there. Their medic's down. Good picks. Any pick here is good. Literally any pick here is good. Oh no! Getting killed by the soldier who was rocket jumping. Sorry for the splice there. Got interrupted again. But yeah, Demo's jumping in. Taking damage on the point. Got 10 seconds to get there. This can be close. Generally don't know who's going to win. Believe it's going to be them though. Yeah, unlucky there. So 4-3 in favour of them. Very close in that final round. So unfortunately getting rocket jump killed by the soldier at the end, which ended up making you lose the you end up lose the entire match. Not much you can do against that. If you'd been about half a second later, you possibly could have saved the match there. But I really do think that second half performance was a lot better than the first half performance. You got a lot more good picks, focused the sniper a lot more. NG didn't shut you down nearly as much. Let's stop the demo. Stop demo? Yeah. So the NG didn't shut you down nearly as much, did a lot more work, some very nice stabs, very close ones, and your decloaks were better, so your target prioritization was better. You got a lot more sniper frags, and your decloaks were better, so I did enjoy that second half a lot more than the first. But yeah, I hope this helped. Again, those 3 things, so target prioritization, or actually 4 things, target prioritization and killing the sniper more. I suppose that's in one. Better decloaks, make sure that you Okay, yeah. So better decloaks, and that also ties into knowing when to get aggressive and when to stay passive. So that ties into the decloaks, because if you can get a couple of really, really good aggressive decloaks down, know when to do them, you'll get some really key picks in ways you wouldn't think should be available. And you shouldn't be able to get them. But yeah, so they're the between 2 and 4 things that you need to work on, I believe. And yeah, so I hope this helped, and send me anything else if you want. So yeah, see ya.